Hello, this is Alberto. I'm talking to you from Rudolf Hub 1922, the technical and creative center dedicated to garment finishing of the Rudolf Group. Hub 1922 is currently and sadly closed because of the temporary COVID-19 crisis. As you can appreciate, the place is unrealistically quiet and peaceful. I'm here on my own with my phone, and this is definitely something we will remember in the future. However, while this sanitarian tragedy was raging in this region, hopefully it is now gradually fading away, we tried and see this as a pause, as a stop, a great opportunity to realign thoughts and create outside of the day-to-day routine and stress. This realignment of thoughts has generated one of our latest product innovation that goes under the name of Rudolf Washless Denim. Washless Denim was born as a result of a company-wide effort to dig even deeper into ways to contribute to real, fact-based and measurable environmental sustainability. As a large team, we have studied a number of authoritative denim life cycle assessments, so to understand the real environmental impact of a pair of jeans through its lifespan and to implement real solutions. The most important works that we evaluated were the life cycle assessments of 501 carried out by Levi Strauss & Co., which to date it's still probably the most thorough work available. The life cycle assessment of jeans performed by Nudie Jeans in 2018, more recent work. And finally, the overall worldwide saving potential from domestic washing machines carried out by Big EE in 2013. Moving forward, we hope this initiative can support and strengthen our engagement with apparel brands, with retailers and consumers in order to specifically reduce the impact of a phase that is consistently underestimated, and that is consumer care. All studies consistently confirm that cotton growing contributes hugely to the total water consumption, in the ballpark of 65–70%, and by 9% to climate change. Although agriculture is beyond our expertise, this is definitely something the industry must work on, and we know of important initiatives being undertaken. Data also suggests that fabric production contributes by some 6–10% to total water consumption and by some 27–30% to climate change. That is within the overall life cycle of apparel jeans. Denim fabric manufacturers are continuously undertaking actions to improve the environmental impact of their products, and this is a very lively area from a technical standpoint. The big surprise, at least to me when I first saw it, comes from garment finishing. Numbers say that garment finishing contributes by a small 1% to total water consumption and by some 8–10% to climate change. The monumental, extraordinarily work the industry, including us, carries out to improve the environmental impact of industrial garment finishing, it's still critical, but in fact marginal when we look at the entire picture. In other words, technology manufacturers and chemical suppliers have been focusing greatly on minimizing the impact of industrial denim washing, and that is a great course of action critical to the well-being of the value chain and the work that nobody should stop. However, the massive environmental impact of consumer care is being poorly considered, although there is the one phase that can return a maximum result with fairly minimal effort deployed by the various actors. In fact, considering what we have seen so far, those actors, and that is individuals, apparel brands, retailers, and chemical companies, have the opportunity to play very decisive roles. As individuals, the single best thing that we can do for the planet is to use our stuff for longer and wash it less. This is particularly true for denim. Regardless one's lifestyle, denim bears our own history and is timeless, with abrasions, and scrapings, and small stains printed on as signs of our existence. It's a second skin that can be completely destroyed by excessive care, washing and drying. In fact, if you think about it, home laundry erases everything. By washing less, not only we save a massive amount of water and energy, but we also extend quality and why not, we preserve the romance of denim as well. Apparel brands and retailers play a key role. They can share knowledge with their customers and push them in the right direction. Today, designers can conceive products that embed smart technologies and can guide their customers to have a different caring attitudes towards their garments. Programs can be put in place that successfully encourage customers to care less for their denim. Again, washing your jeans every 10 times it is worn instead of every 2 times reduces energy use, climate change impact, and water intake by up to 80%. Last but not least, one of the most responsible things chemical manufacturers can do is the development of technical solutions that allow jeans to be washed according to new criteria that are much more respectful of the planet. Latest generation of stretch fabrics do not require denim to recover original shape, and the jeans owner should be allowed to wait as long as possible between washes. Rudolph's offer to the global markets and consumer is what we call washless denim. Washless denim is a combination of 2 sophisticated and existing technologies called bionic finish and silver plus. Now, the simultaneous application of both of them to a finished garment addresses the opportunity to reduce domestic washes without any trade-off in terms of aesthetics and/or end feel. Any denim fabric and any finish can be enriched by the final application of the washless denim treatment. We're going to show you here a few garments created by Piero Turk and his creative team. The first technology that is into washless denim is bionic finish, a sophisticated, ecologically sustainable system that, inspired by the work of Mother Nature, provides high-performance, fluorine-free water repellency. That leads to less frequent washing because of the protection against the accidental spill of liquids. In addition, the fact that the treatment protects the body from droplets of bodily fluids has a whole new relevancy these days. The second technological component of washless denim is Silver Plus, a microstructure coated with metallic silver. 1 gram of Silver Plus active ingredient has a surface of roughly 60 square meters, and that reduces the required silver by a factor of 100. Many odor-causing bacteria cannot adapt to the effect of silver ions. Silver Plus prevents the growth of these bacteria, and this very same technology is currently used to prevent infections in clinics and hospitals. Decreasing and keeping controlled the microbiological charge of clothing is particularly relevant these days. In conclusion, by ensuring effective stain protection and lifelong freshness, washless denim is an innovative, sustainable garment finish which allows for extended wearing time of the garment between washes. That means peace of mind due to protection from accidental spills and freshness, practical advantages linked to less washing, real contribution to a better planet, which is tangible and easy to understand, extended quality due to less frequent washing. Again, washless denim is applied at the end of any denim finishing, and again, it does not require any compromise in terms of aesthetic and or quality. Now, I leave you to a final short clip that summarizes everything that I told you so far, and should you have any question, please do drop us a note. Thank you very much for listening, and stay safe.